Alright, so we have, I think, 13 boys. Maybe 10 plus a few odd, and then we have some over on the other side. And as you can tell, they're very noisy, and I am going to demonstrate the no crow collar. It's a piece of Velcro which is 1.5 inches wide that I've cut into foot-long strips, and I will put it around the neck of each rooster to stop them from inhaling and crowing, supposedly. So it has worked a little bit on my other roosters. What? What's the matter? What? Yeah, you don't crow, so you're not going to get one. Alright? Okay. So here's one piece. It's 1 foot long. It's a piece of Velcro. So since this guy is crowing the most, we're going to catch him and try and tape it with one hand, which isn't going to work very well, while I put it around his neck. Hi, beautiful. You're such a boy. I know. Mommy's going to put a collar around you. I know. You a good boy? Alright. So, here's the rooster. Now, if you can't handle your roosters, you need to work on that. All my roosters allow me to handle them, and if I have any mean roosters, they don't stay. So, you're going to take his neck and smooth down the feathers, and you're going to put the piece of Velcro underneath, right around where my fingers are, but you have to make sure you don't put it too tight. You want to be able to have your finger in the front that I'm wiggling, moving back and forth, so you know that the rooster can breathe and that you're not going to suffocate him. So this is how I start the piece, wrapping it around his neck, and it does take a little bit of maneuvering, and you probably have to open it and close it a little bit until you get it the right way. And then you're going to have a few roosters that will continue to crow with the collar on, but they won't be able to crow as loudly, and you can always reduce the size a little bit as you adjust him to the collar. Alright, so here you can see that I put the collar on his neck. It's just the piece of Velcro, and you want to be able to, see if I can show you, put a finger underneath and move it around. Do it in the front to make sure that they can swallow, and if it's too tight, just loosen it up a little bit. But this is what it looks like. So here it is. Like I said, you want to be able to put your finger in the front all the way through so that you know that he can swallow and breathe. And you'll be able to tell by looking at the rooster. Some roosters will back up and act like the world is ending, like they're choking and that they can't breathe and they're going to pass out, but that'll pass. It only lasts for a couple minutes sometimes. And if you have doubts, just loosen it and keep working it until you think that they're going to be okay. Okay, so that took about 5 minutes to put 11 collars on, and he's crowed a tiny bit, but the rest so far are pretty quiet. Besides Atlas. You can see that they're a little fussy with the collars, but really not that disturbed. And I'll watch them for the next half hour just to make sure that there's not anyone where the collar's too tight. Right, boys? Now to do the rest. Now, collars have been put on all the roosters except for 2. My urchin, Atlas. And as you can hear, it's pretty quiet. There has been a little bit of crowing, but it's a lot better. I've thrown some corn, some scratch down for them, and you can see that even with the collars on, because every single one of those roosters right there have collars.